Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Kim Zolciak addresses the latest update on her divorce from Kroy Biermann. It appears Kim Zolciak's divorce proceedings are far from over. Nearly 2 years after announcing her marital split, the Real Housewives of Atlanta alum has yet to finalize her divorce from Kroy Biermann. Kim's second oldest daughter, Ariana Biermann, shed more light on the matter in a recent interview with Us Weekly, saying her mom was doing well despite her and Kroy's legal battle. "She just moved into a new house, and she's really doing great," Ariana said. "I think it gets hard sometimes. It's been a really long divorce, 2.5 years, and it's still not even almost done. She's my best friend in the world." Kim reshared Ariana's interview in an April 24 Instagram story and returned her daughter's kind words. "Love you so much, Ariana," she captioned a screenshot of the article. "I'm so proud of you." Kim and Kroy married in November 2011 and welcomed 4 children together. 13-year-old Kroy Jagger, KJ Biermann, 12-year-old Cash Biermann, and 11-year-old twins Kaya Biermann and Kane Biermann. Kroy legally adopted Ariana and her older sister, Brielle Biermann, in 2013. Ariana has been quite up about her parents' separation and the effect it's had on the family. Although she said the separation hasn't been easy, she remained optimistic about her mother's future. "I hope that she just continues to thrive," Ariana said about Kim. "She's been with my stepdad for what? 14 years now. I'm just excited for her to just be a mom. I tell her it's your first time in this world too, so I'll be your mom sometimes when you need it." Ariana also confirmed her mom was dating again, which Kim revealed back in March. "She's exploring her options, and she should," the Atlanta daughter continued. "She's out there, and she deserves it. Go have fun." I'm like, don't get anything serious yet. I also tell her we're in a totally different world than we once were. And these people are *****ing crazy. Ariana shared the family update as she prepares for her Big Bravo return. The 23-year-old influencer will appear in Next Gen NYC, a new reality series that follows the lives of young East Coasters. Ariana's castmates include fellow Real Housewives kids Riley Burruss, Judas, and Brooks Marks. They will be joined by Ariana's boyfriend, Hudson McLeroy, as well as Ava Dash, Emira Despain, Shai Fruchter, Georgia McCann, and Charlie Zachor. I feel like it's going to be really exciting to see kind of all of us come into our own as adults. When our moms were on Housewives, we were kids, Ariana said. "A lot of the time, people still think I'm 12 years old. They're like, 'Why are you wearing a bikini?' I'm like, 'Girl, I'm 23, okay? I'm actually grown up now.' So I feel like it's going to be a lot of fun to see all of our friendships blossom and see us navigate New York. At least for me, I'm new here." Reality television has never lacked drama, but some stories transcend even the glitzy world of Bravo. Kim Zolciak Biermann, the blonde bombshell known for her larger-than-life personality, signature wigs, and unfiltered candor, is finally addressing the latest developments in her roller coaster divorce from former NFL player Kroy Biermann. The couple, once considered a Real Housewives fairytale success story, are now entangled in a public and emotionally charged split that's been making headlines for over a year. But this week, Kim stepped forward to clear the air, and her statement was as bold and emotional as you'd expect. In a heartfelt Instagram live session, Kim looked visibly tired but composed. Gone were the dramatic lashes and full glam. Instead, she opted for a minimal look, her hair in a messy bun, eyes glassy yet determined. "I've kept quiet for as long as I could," she began, addressing her 3.3 million followers. "But at some point, silence stops being noble and starts becoming damaging." Her voice trembled at moments, especially when talking about the impact this split has had on their 4 children together, Kroy Jr., Cash, and twins Kaya and Kane, and her 2 older daughters, Brielle and Ariana, whom Kroy legally adopted after their marriage. "This isn't just a divorce," Kim said. "It's the unraveling of a life we built together. It's the pain of watching someone you once called your soulmate turn into a stranger." Met at a charity event in 2010, and sparks flew instantly. Their whirlwind romance was captured on Bravo's Don't Be Tardy, where fans fell in love with their playful banter and seemingly unshakable bond. They married in a lavish 2011 ceremony at their Georgia mansion, with Kim famously walking down the aisle in a Barachi gown dripping in crystals. For years, they were the golden couple of reality TV. Whether it was matching Christmas pajamas or late-night pizza runs, Kim and Kroy seem to have cracked the code on blending fame, love, and family. But behind the social media highlights, tensions were brewing. Financial struggles, foreclosure rumors, and public spats. Rumors about financial strain started swirling in early 2023, with reports of mounting debt, unpaid taxes, and even a potential foreclosure on their Atlanta home. Fans were shocked when Kroy filed for divorce in May 2023, citing irreconcilable differences. Kim followed up with her own filing, and the legal back and forth hasn't stopped since. The couple briefly reconciled in the fall, only to find themselves back in court weeks later. Accusations flew in both directions, from gambling habits and custody disputes to mental health concerns. Paparazzi captured heated arguments on their driveway, and insiders whispered about tension boiling over behind closed doors. But Kim says much of what's been written doesn't reflect the full truth. "There's been so many false stories, so many exaggerated headlines," she said during her live stream. "People forget there are real children involved. Real emotions. This isn't a TV script." Co-parenting in the public eye. One of the most painful aspects of the divorce, Kim admits, has been navigating co-parenting while under the microscope. "Kroy and I may not be getting along right now, but I will never stop fighting for what's best for my kids," she said firmly. "They're innocent. They didn't ask for any of this." Despite their differences, Kim acknowledged that Kroy has been a dedicated father and expressed hope that one day they'll be able to parent peacefully, even if their romantic relationship is beyond repair. Still, she hinted that the road to that point may be long. "I can't lie, some days I feel like I'm drowning," she confessed. "But I'm learning to swim through it. For them." Rebuilding Kim, from breakdown to breakthrough. Amid the chaos, Kim is also focused on personal growth. She shared that she's been in therapy, reconnecting with friends she lost touch with during her marriage, and even returning to the studio to record new music. "Music has always been my escape," she said, referencing her viral single Tardy for the Party. "There's something about writing lyrics that feels like therapy." She's also eyeing a return to TV. "There's talks of something new," she teased. "Something raw, real, and unapologetically me." Fans have long speculated about Kim rejoining the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and with the Bravo landscape shifting, her comeback seems more possible than ever. But for now, Kim says her priority is healing, emotionally, financially, and spiritually. "I spent years putting on a brave face, being the strong wife and mom. But now I'm learning it's okay to fall apart. Because that's how you put yourself back together, piece by piece." The future of Kim and Kroy. When asked if reconciliation was completely off the table, Kim was candid. "Right now, I don't see it. Too much has happened, too much damage. I still have love for the man I married, I always will. But I have to love myself more." Still, she doesn't rule out a peaceful future. "Maybe one day we'll sit down, look each other in the eye, and find forgiveness. Maybe we'll laugh again, not as husband and wife, but as two people who shared a life." As for what she wants most moving forward, "Peace," she said simply. "For me, my kids, and even for Kroy. We all deserve that." A cautionary tale or a comeback story. The saga of Kim and Kroy is still unfolding, and only time will tell how the dust will settle. But if there's one thing Kim Zolciak has proven over the years, it's that she's a fighter. Whether she's sparring on a reunion couch, braving the chaos of motherhood, or staring down a courtroom, she does it with fierce resilience. People can say what they want, she said at the end of her live stream. But I'm not done, not even close.